So Mike Epps went on the Breakfast Club, had another interview where, Lauren LaRosa showed why she's there. But
why she's better than just hilarious.
Well, that's in your opinion. But towards the end, she had asked him, Lauren LaRosa, she was like, so when we gonna see Mike Epps and 𝔓𝔦𝔑 collab? And go to the timestamp that's in the notes. My bad, I see you typing in what you gotta type in. But Mike Epps has some choice words for Shannon Sharpe. You know what I mean? It's the classic, you do this to us, but I don't see you have that same smoke, that same vitriol for the white folks. People.
And their beef goes back not a long time, but a couple years ago.
When he called him gay, he made jokes about the...
Mike Epps was talking about stylist. It was like, why do you have the gay stylist?
That.
And then Shay.
Shannon Sharpe was hot.
Yo,
sorry, he was mad about that.
No, seriously, for real.
No, I forgot how mad he got over that shit.
Shannon Sharpe was obviously pissed off. That's why he called Michelle. But
right, I forgot about that too. Damn.
Shannon Sharpe, he's a good nigga. But did I put the timestamp in the shit?
Yeah, you put 2050.
Oh, I put that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you pop out.
It's my thing all the time. I'm the show. I was gonna ask, how do you? Well, what's the worst show that you see, and how do you
not it.
talk
Go to
a comedian
29
about
damn, I typed
booed? Reason I asked,
it was 28.
Charlamagne talks.
Yeah, 28. You fucked up.
2858. Yeah, that's on me.
I could have sworn I did it
fucked right.
2850. I got you.
Appreciate you, Pena.
Most def.
Jerry.
𝔓𝔦𝔑? No, I ain't gonna do no 𝔓𝔦𝔑. Cause I'm still trying to figure out why. I'm like, I was like,
I know y'all had to sit down.
Shannon Sharpe, y'all got to bring some white men on here and grill them. You can't just grill black people. That shit ain't right. I know we make money off clickbaiting and shit, but clickbait them white folks. Get some of your NFL players that you know was fucked up, get them on this show. Because
that's real.
Cat Williams, that shit he did, it was good, but it was bad. It was good because we enjoyed it, but damn. Man, he hurt them dudes' feelings saying all that crazy shit. So we gotta balance it out, man. Shannon Sharpe, if you're listening, we want to see you interview some of them football players, some of them white football players that was in the NFL that was fucked up. Just to balance it, not on no race shit, but you can't just interview black men and let them pour out all their pain on television on these podcasts, man. That's some bullshit. Because we more than just problems. We everything, man. We got talent. We got families. We're entrepreneurs. We all of that. So we have to keep shedding the light on the positive part of that. We already got enough negative light. So we want a podcast. We want to start bringing people on the letter, even though people don't want to hear that shit. But man, let's talk about some positive shit on these.
Like Naptown Productions.
Naptown Productions.
We got Good American Family. That come out on Hulu this Sunday.
Good American.
I understand where Mike Epps is coming from, but I feel like
Epps bullshit.
I understand where he's coming from, but I feel like he blaming the wrong nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In this
bullshit.
situation, because it's like we gotta understand that, like Shannon Sharpe, where this whole thing started, where it's like he's exposing, or comedians just go on his show to expose what their beef is with another nigga, really give context.
Yeah, the comedians were saying that was the base.
He didn't start that. They came.
Cat Williams started that, right?
Yeah, they came on the show and did that, and so eventually. Like, Cat Williams does what he does. Unprompted by Shannon. He wasn't like, yo, we about to go viral.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, yo, I'm about to ask you all the edgiest shit.
Yeah, that shit just happened for sure.
Nigga, that was the only interview where he didn't use his cue cards. Cat just went off. And so the thing is, he talked shit about a billion niggas. They all hit Shannon. Where it's like, man, you want him to talk shit on your show and not let me come up there and get what I got to get off? Yeah. So he's like, okay, I can't just give him a microphone, let him pop on you. You are a black man too. Exactly. I gotta give you a voice. So it's like, I get why the optics on the surface is like, damn, you profit on black trauma. Kind of like AJ the Menace. But they came there to do that.
I don't do it yet, but I'm thinking about transitioning.
I'm warming up the branding. You know what I mean? I gotta get the brand breaking.
Jump started.
Yeah. Gotta get you ready.
Same as everybody else is doing.
But so you better sell me out when you get the chance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start booking Olay for a monthly session. Tell us about some trauma, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, if you really want trauma, nigga, just book Olay for interviews with him. Just give them a show. Profit on black women trauma.
Talk about politics.
Nah, that's a fact.
But yeah, nah, Mike Epps bullshit. I thought
His
they had
heart's in the
already
right place.
settled.
His heart's in the right place.
Yeah.
I thought they settled everything they would already gone like through.
Yeah,
all
they
the
had
beef
met
and the
up
back
at
and
some
forth.
random like it felt like conference room in a hotel somewhere and like,
Yeah.
shook
Yeah.
hands and shit. But I don't know. Shannon Sharpe I feel like it's pretty clear he's the type of nigga that will just keep that energy towards black people mainly. He's not giving that energy towards white people. It's just not. I just don't see that happening.
What energy?
Okay, so like the whole issue is like him not keeping the same energy or like also having white people on there to talk about messy things and drama-filled things, right? That's like the main issue. I feel like there's a certain amount of hosts or people that like, whether you work for a corporation, we know you're that type of nigga anyway, where you're only gonna have like spicy questions. I was trying to use a different word from spicy, but just like spicy questions or
What was wrong with spicy? It made you feel ticklish?
yeah, it did a little bit. Yeah, so I was trying to
Sitting it though.
I was gonna use like vitriol or something like that. But
I used that earlier. That's me.
But that seemed too harsh. You know what I mean? But long story short, but like have black people up there embarrassing themselves or just having like embarrassing things. And these are the type of people that won't do that to white people, like a Stephen A. Smith, a Charlemagne. Like that's just what it is.
But it's like, do we blame black people for embarrassing themselves or should we get mad at white people for holding their composure better?
Well, we're talking about what the interviewer does to the interviewee mainly. We're not talking about
the path they lead to.
Yeah, we're not talking about how the reaction,
How they
we're not talking
respond
about-
or
yeah,
anything.
And so what about Shannon's approach or the angle that he comes at it from is causing the problem?
Well, I think the comedians have their own little beef with it. Ever since the Kevin Hart thing, not the Kevin Hart thing, ever since the Cat Williams things, I think comedians view Club 𝔓𝔬𝔑 in a light that I don't even view it in, where they view it as a platform that tears other comedians down.
Yeah.
I think that's how comedians look at it, even
Which
though
is Cat Williams' fault.
essentially, yeah.
And that's what
I
I'm
never
like,
looked at it like that.
Shannon
Yeah.
never tried to position himself in that light.
I don't think so either. But the fact that happened and it was so monumental, that's how a comedian is going to view it. Even though I just think it just seemed like a podcast for black people, like that Shannon Sharpe only has black people on. That's what it seemed like to me.
Because we're making it about black people, but we're talking about comedians. It's
Yeah,
not like
right,
the
right.
football players that go on there or the athletes. Like none of them are a part of this drama. This is all about
No.
you niggas beefing with each other.
Yeah. I don't
even
Which
remember
Shannon
him,
didn't
yeah.
cause. He just had a microphone and a couple niggas that was willing to talk about it.
Right.
Yeah, nah. Mike Epps must think Shannon's like E-News or something. Like he's just all gossip and just all like yellow
He is,
journalism.
He is though.
Nah.
No.
Not all.
No.
On Club 𝔓𝔬𝔑.
Nah, not even Club shit.
That's
Nah.
not how it starts. Club 𝔓𝔬𝔑 is always an interview.
Yeah.
It's always like, what's your life?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, got you.
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like he
That was
doesn't
gonna be
come
my-
from the who you fucking angle.
Yeah, that was gonna be my thing about the whole like negative stories or whatever. Like we not all that as black people, but like when you go through some of the stories of how a nigga came up, when it comes to niggas, sometimes that story is ugly at the beginning.
Yeah, a lot of the time.
You know, a lot of times that story is ugly at the beginning when it comes to like how a nigga came up.
And on top of that, it's just nobody's clicking an interview of roses. It's just
Right.
not happening. It's like nobody's clicking an interview without one thing. Okay, they could be bringing. It's the percentage of a nigga clicking an interview because it was positive and it was only good things spoke about is so low. Most of the time, you're there to hear at least one response to something that's been surrounding that person's name.
I think that I don't know. I think the data might be fucking up how we should interpret that. Like,
I agree with that too.
Yeah,
What you
'cause-
mean?
like I'm trying to like frame it to make it make sense. But
I get what you're kind of saying, how it seems like only outrageous things get the clicks and not positivity.
put
Right.
if you want fast results, piss people off.
Right.
But
Give us something.
positive
Right.
things do
Yeah,
work. They
they
just
do work.
take longer and niggas
Yeah.
are impatient. So I'm
Right,
not about
right,
to
right.
wait and just feed you a bunch of positivity
Right.
and hope to go
Yeah.
viral.
Right.
Niggas get grimy. They start doing, pandering to black people.
But positive things
and
do work, I agree.
Niggas use shortcuts.
Yeah.
It's everything in life. We just got the internet now where niggas can do with that.
Exactly.
But I think that's all news outlets as media as well too. Even when you're watching the commercials for the 6 o'clock news is about to come on, they're going to tell you who got shot, stabbed, what building is on fire, who got laid off. It's not going to be 45 puppies were rescued today.
That's the end.
So and so. That's mid show.
Yeah.
Sprinkled in
They
there
throw
like-
it at the end, like after a bunch of doom and negativity.
Right,
there's
right.
like, well, the positive story tonight.
Exactly.
And to tell you about the
Autistic kids are building robots. It's
Exactly.
like, whoa,
yeah, but it's like
that's
even
dope.
they're even selling us on nightly news outside of podcasts and interviews. They're selling us on nightly news on we're buying in to hear about the Amazon factory that caught on fire or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the fucked up shit.
Yeah, because
It's
it's our psychology. Like
Yeah.
danger, danger matters more. Like that gardening, that fucking bed of flowers and shit. It's all cool and positive.
Yeah.
But if there's a lion right here, like I gotta focus on this danger more than I focus on this positivity.
It's also
they're
shocking.
just playing on that psychology.
Yeah, it's
And I
also
have to
shocking
sell
and
that,
alarming.
too.
Like if I open up my phone and I see plane crashes because this, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Or especially
Right,
like you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's just more
Especially
shocking
the
as
amount
well.
of planes that are
There's a lot
crashing
of
this
shock
year.
value to it.
Yeah, danger requires more alertness. It requires more of your brain. Positivity, that's when you can be comfortable. You
Yeah, I don't
gotta
think we all innately want the negative shit though. It's just like more
That's
easy
what-
to.
that's
It's
what
more
everybody's drawn
important.
to.
It's just what
more
you're drawn
important.
to. Yeah.
And so I will say, if we take it away from Cat Williams, not Cat Williams, Mike Epps' position of comedy, because I think that's where a lot of it's based in the comedy,
That's all it is.
the comedian's view on what Club 𝔓𝔬𝔑 is. Anybody that you invite up there you're gonna be able to have one of those moments. If you invite Tom Brady or whatever, you know what I mean, any retired football player,
Tom Brady not gonna give it to you.
he's not gonna give it to you. That's
Yeah.
true, but. If you invite anybody up there, you're going to be able to get questions from them if they've had a long enough career.
Maybe like, yeah.
Some bullshit has happened. It just depends on first how they respond. If they respond positively neutral as fuck to where it's like made them feel stupid for even answering it, that might go viral too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like how they're super responsible to where it doesn't ripple the water on any level, you know? But the fact that only black people are going up there, I think as long as he sees other races going up there, he would feel better about it.
Nah,
Outside of the comedy thing.
that's the thing. Like, there's
it's
no
only
winning
niggas.
with what Mike Epps said. Like, he has the white people on there. Then it can turn into, why are you talking to white people?
Yeah,
Like,
the
in
only-
instant.
Yeah, like he
think
told
so?
him
You think so?
Yes.
You told
nigga.
him he essentially said you don't talk to enough white people.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, fuck.
What,
like,
how do you even conceptualize, like, what the fuck that means? Like, I don't talk to enough white people.
Yeah.
Like, I
am
need
I
to
the
talk to
problem?
more white people?
Or are you the problem for thinking I need to talk to more
like,
white people?
I thought what Shannon was doing was perfect because he doesn't really like talk about shock value shit.
He not a messy dude.
He's not a messy
not,
dude.
he not.
It's the people that he has on who are sometimes wild,
Mm-hmm.
as you know most entertainers are, and sometimes they want to give up a little something. But honestly, like with all the recent people that's been coming on his podcast, shit been kind of low
It's been kind of quiet.
in terms of like
Because I don't know.
just
who's-
scandalous shit people just saying. I think the last person was Marlon Wayans when he was talking about the scary movie drama.
That's probably the last
That
real
was
big
probably the
one for
last
sure.
one.
Yeah.
And I think Shannon Sharpe is cool with this. I think he's cool with just like, yeah, you know, we coasting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fish for a moment just to get a spike and go viral.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
hearing
now we just
y'all-
gonna keep doing what we do.
Hearing y'all say all that shit too makes me feel like listening to Mike Epps say what he just said in another perspective could come off as like just finding a way to hate.
So he a hater.
He's
Mike Epps a
bullsh-
hating ass
he's like,
nigga.
he's bullshitting, man. The nigga's bullshitting.
It's not just hate because like to call somebody a hater, I feel like it has to be habitual. He has a problem with Shannon.
Yeah.
And so when you got a problem with one particular person, you're gonna view what they do in the lens that makes them bad. That's just
Yeah.
all it is.
Mike Epps also has like eternal beefs too. Like he don't be having no like we just kind of riff like don't like each other for like the next week. He be having like he got like 10-year beefs like type shit.
He got a couple, but as he was talking about in this interview, you know, he's getting older and he's like, man, like, I'm too old to be beefing. I'm too old to be broke. I'm too old for a bunch of dumb shit. Like, I've just been worried about getting all my shit together. Like, even him and Kevin Hart are cool again.
Kind of.
They got on that phone and they was
Really?
like, they hashed out their issues. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, man to man, you know, misunderstanding there. Okay, we can make amends.
Yeah.
And they've been cool. They've been cool. I think
Might be in that new Friday.
Kevin Hart signed the deal to do some kind of entertainment something
Like
for the
he- like a
Indiana
hub,
Pacers.
yeah, for
the hub for the
Indianapolis.
Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
And I think that he was saying
Indiana
he
Pacers?
Yeah, and I think
Okay.
he was saying he gonna try to get Mike Epps on the call to see what they could do because that's his hometown. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's interesting. Why? Damn, of all teams, that's interesting.
He's doing something with the host.
Is he from
stage or
Indiana? The Indiana Pacers?
he's from Philly.
Nah, from Philly.
I know, but that's why it's like Indiana. That's why it's kind of like
Yeah, well, Kevin Hart is like he's more so a partner of the NBA than he is
Right.
a fan of a team.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
And
he's been
prize
doing
picks, too.
all-star events and shit like that forever.
Yeah, nah, he's
And it's not like, you know, he's becoming their number one fan. He's just doing some kind of entertainment.
the Pacers and Fever experiences will include stand-up comedy, musical acts, halftime shows, festivals, and merchandise collaborations at Gamebridge Fieldhouse
Yeah,
and
so he's-
throughout the
So he's just using his pool and like his name is notoriety to help put together some of the
some
entertainment.
Fabletics events, shit like that. Yeah.
Kevin Hart Fabletics?
Yeah.
Ah, so is that why you bought the shirt, Lauren?
No, my mom gave it to me.
Nah. Is that why she bought the shirt? She
No
was
idea.
A successful little guy. Just like my son.
It fits Lauren. But nah.
Kevin Hart.
this
What did it
is-
say? Kevin Hart stressed something about not being. Kevin Hart stressed that the company will run the show in Indy, not him as a Philly Rays 76ers or
And
Eagles.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like he's a
It's
Phillies
his
fan,
company.
but his company
Yeah.
Heartbeat Productions doing this, not him.
Yeah, niggas had to state that.
This nigga.
Yeah.
Wait, this is what he
Yeah, to
said.
be clear. He didn't want to ruin future business with Philly.
Nigga, Philly will turn on you quick. They'll be like,
Yeah.
fuck out of here, nigga. You over here claiming Indiana and all of a sudden? Yeah.
They still ain't accepted you back.
Them Philly niggas are terrible, man.
How you think the Philly niggas feel about the Three Yoke podcast?
That sounds like Kevin Hart because he was even on the Breakfast Club talking
That's what
about
he was talking about this at.
how you have to like collaborate and collaboration is so important and how
Yeah.
like
Mike Epps was talking about that.
partnerships.
well,
Kevin
nah,
Hart was
Kevin
talking
Hart.
about it, yeah.
Oh.
And he was like,
went up
yeah, man, you know, you have to collaborate to grow. You got to talk to different creators. And
I agree with that. Yeah, for sure. And be smart about your collaborations, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. Shout out Mike Epps. Shout out Kevin Hart.
Well, we deeming Mike Epps a hater?
We get not hater, but biased. Biased.
Okay.
Bare minimum biased. You got to see a little bit more evidence to throw hater on the nigga. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
nah.
Like that's a big word.
I've seen enough.
That's a big word.
Plus,
What else have you seen to call him a hater?
Just the way he talks about Shannon and Kevin Hart. Hater.
You just said the way he talks about it. I asked for a specific instance, nigga.
I've seen too many to count.
Oh, convenient.
I'm just fucking with you.
Sounds like hearsay.
Nah, I don't. I think he is gonna.
Hearsay.
I think it is what it is though. It's like he don't like Shannon. And he's gonna find a way to like look at it a different way.
To always
and,
look at
and
him, yeah.
that is a little bit of hate there because it's not allowing you to see a positive thing in something that somebody's doing.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Everybody has their topic where that's their thing. It's like
Yeah.
I'm caught up on it. Biased.
All right, let's look at this, though.